Hi and welcome to this tutorial. We are going to learn how to put dashed lines around an image. So this would be for, like, say you're making a workbook for kids and you want to be able to let them know where the dashed lines are for cutting out this little house. That's the purpose of this tutorial. Here you'll see over in the layers panel that the image that I have has two components, a rectangle and another little piece that I cut apart and made into a triangle so that I could put a little roof on the house. So we'll button that up and we'll make a copy of it. We'll click on it and hold down the Alt key and drag down a copy and put a lock on that. And then we're going to come over here to Pathfinder and we're going to click Unite. Now if you can't find that, it's under the Windows panel real quick right there, but over here I already have it open, so I'm going to click Unite. And well, I got to make sure it's selected first. So there, select it and then hit Unite. And now that will turn it into one solid shape. The reason the whole thing's blue, quick reasoning behind that, is the blue layer was on top of the yellow layer. So whatever layer is on top, it's going to turn that color. None of that matters because we're just going to use this little shaded thing to create our dashed lines. So the next step that we're going to take is we're going to go to offset the path. So we're going to come over here to object and we're going to click on path and offset path, and what that's going to do is grow our little shadow image there. So in this case we're going to grow it by 40 pixels and whatever this meter limit of 4 is. I haven't played with that, but that's what we're going to grow it by. And we're going to hit OK, and you can see these blue lines show you what the original size of the image was, and this is how much bigger it was than it originally was. Everything on the left of that line is how much bigger the image grew. So now the next step we're going to want to do is come over here to our layers panel and see what we have. We have two paths now. We don't want two paths, we want one. So we can click this one with the left mouse key, and we can click this one with the left mouse key, and we can go to Pathfinder Unite again, and that'll join them together, because what you're seeing here is the original smaller size image and the bigger image. So we're going to unite those. We just want one solid image. There we go. Okay, now I can button that back up for now. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a stroke. So we're going to come over here to the properties panel and we're going to add a stroke of, say, let's go like with almost like 14, I think is good. Let's go 16 so you can see it for sure. Oh, 21. Okay, so we have a stroke of 21. The next thing we're going to do is come up here and we can see that our shape is made up of this blue fill, and we're going to want to get rid of that. So we're going to click on the fill and we're going to tell it no fill. And now, because we took the fill out, we can see our original image underneath here. Okay, so now the fun begins. We'll click on the stroke panel, double click or click, and then click over here on dashed lines. And ta-da, we have dashes. Super easy. You can change the size of the dashes here. You can change the gap between the dashes here. You can change the size of the stroke here if you want them thicker. You can change the way they're rounded or capped off. Oh, see, now if I round them at that size, then they look like one line. If I bring the weight of this back down, they'll probably look like dots. Nope, there they go. Okay, so just play around with that until your dash lines look the way you want them to look. And thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.